guy's like a TV star, so he came here to talk about a TV show, and they just brought this out of nowhere.
Quickly jumping out of Southern Charm, I'm sure we're going to jump right back into it. But going into your childhood, I didn't know this about your sister passing at 9.
Okay, we are switching gears.
Sorry.
What was this?
Just for minor context, so apparently his sister died when they were on a family hike, and she fell off a cliff, okay?
Okay, we are switching gears.
This was not switching gears. This was going from fifth gear to reverse. That was crazy. And then a little sorry.
How did your family keep, because you're obviously so close to your family today, your parents and Katie. Were you there when she fell?
Ah! I can't!
Oh my God.
I'm fully speechless. No way.
This is the most wild clip I've seen this year.
Ain't no way, dude.
And we've had multiple wars. We've had a Red Pill documentary.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure a bunch of this year is crazy.
Ain't no way.
That is nuts. And just listen to her tone when she asked the question. Like to me, the questions are shocking, but them not even like in their brains.
This is voyeurism. Yes. This is voyeurism. This is
shocking.
You're on my pod. Let me strip you naked and make you walk around and see what you look. Can you bend over for me? Let me see how them cheeks look. That's what it is.
Imagine you're talking to somebody for the first time. They're sitting across from you. You know that something incredibly tragic and dark happened to their life. So your sister died when she was 9? It must have been dark for your family. I love that for you. And he's handling it very well, but you see his leg ticking this the whole time?
Were you there when she fell? You were?
Yeah.
What was this cliff? Where, like...
Yo, give me the lightsaber. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I am, no.
Oh! Oh!
I'm sorry. Yo, guys, genuinely, I just have to take a second. I'm not even trying to be dramatic or nothing. It is actually crazy. I don't know this man. I feel for him. This is a very bizarre video.
Because you're obviously so close to your family today, your parents and Katie. How did your family keep y'all together during that time?
One word, Katie. It's like if my older sister Kyle were here still, then my younger sister Katie wouldn't be here. Like the 1.5 year period between my older sister passing and my younger sister being born was truly like the dark ages for our family. But I was 7.
It's like healed.
Weird question, but like, what is your younger sister's relationship with your sister who passed?
What?
This is a sickness of the highest order. What was that? This is how you guys know I don't watch these clips. What the fuck was that question?
Weird question, but like, what is your younger sister's relationship with your sister who passed in a almost kind of spiritual way?
I'm tired.
That, and honestly, I've never asked her that question.
Yeah, because that question is crazy. I should sip on.
Okay, I'll say, some of you are like, what's wrong? You're a bit socially retarded. It's okay. And I'm not even trying to be like that. Just so you're aware when you're talking to somebody else who's grieving or lost somebody, this kind of question isn't bad. It's bad coming from someone you just met in a public interview about a reality TV show when you're talking about very deep trauma. If you build a rapport with someone where you incrementally get there, that's fine. That is a crazy question to ask. And especially because he's not aware of the weight of the question. So that's why I'm like, and the guy who's being interviewed, you see his leg tapping like this, like he's doing Morse code. He didn't even ask that question to his sister because of how personal it is. So that's why it's insane for this man who's, I don't know, bro.
It's funny because his leg is really, like, I'm looking at the leg, and the leg is going. That's SOS in Morse code, if you know. That's what the leg.
His leg is twerking. If I'm putting myself in the lady there, she has like that influencer voice. If I'm putting myself in her shoes, she's probably slated to do this interview with this reality star. She's done her Googles, found out this interesting fact about him and his past, and I'm sure she's just thinking, we can talk about this. This is juicy, but for the love of God, no. I understand, when was this? 2 months ago. Take this fucking thing down or edit it out, please. This is so fucking bizarre to watch.
She don't see how bad it is.
Yeah.
She don't see it.
Yeah, but I would hope with some reflection you could receive the feedback.
Or some people around you.
Like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys like I think a parallel example. Let's say a girl got raped, okay, and it's fucked up. I'm sitting across from her. It's like, yeah, so when did that happen? Oh, it was your uncle? How big was his rod? I love that for you. That's what this is. And I understand not everyone has the same relationship with these. That's fine. But there's a baseline, ain't there? That's great. Where we can all sit back and go, this is stupid. And if you don't know that, we can point it out to you, not so you get canceled, but this is fucking stupid.
It's not
and you can see this guy's clearly so uncomfortable. It is so obvious watching him from the start of this conversation to where he's at now. You guys have been asking him questions about him, his family, his traumatic experience that he hasn't even asked his own siblings.
What's the point of all this? Like, where are you going with this? Well, let's go deeper. Why? Just because you're there? Just because you can?
I'm hoping they move on from this topic.
Sometimes they want you to participate in some podcasts, right? Yeah. And you gotta research the people that you're doing a podcast. Going there blindly is kind of weird, man. But then again, I don't even understand. Like, I don't even know if any kind of research would prevent this shit from happening.
Yeah, I don't think it's a research problem. My guy, if someone in your life died, especially young, there's a way you talk about things. And also, you don't spring that as a surprise on a podcast. I'm sorry. If I go to do an interview and someone starts like, I've at least talked about my family, whatever. If someone just brought that up, you would at least ask beforehand. Or you would make sure, is it okay to talk about this? But the way that was brought up, I'm sorry, that's crazy. And like, neither of these interviewers seem to have the self-awareness to like understand what their tone comes across. But, oh yeah, this podcast got mass disliked. Okay, so I'm not tripping. 8.3K dislikes to 400 likes. It is a crazy clip.
It's just going deeper with Austen Kroll. We're going to go deep. How's your dead sister?
I don't know if I'm tripping. Y'all tell me. When she says we're going to jump right into it, considering how the person died.
She was not.
I know listening. She did it. But like, do you guys listening. Understand?
She was not listening. Yeah, okay. So switching gears. Yes, we're just dead sister. Go on, expand on that. She was not. This dude was talking.
Yeah.
And then she just went, yeah, all right, that, whatever, boring. Skirt!
Yeah.
Dead sister.
I think they got at least 2 more questions in them.
Were you there when she fell? You were.
Yeah.
What was this cliff?
Talk about the town. It just got wiped off the map by a hurricane, and there was no love lost with my family on that one. So I won't even say the name of the town for terms of, but there was no love lost with it, and yeah, I don't know.
How did you? I mean, and we can move on, but like, how did you personally?
Where is the location of this cliff? It was wiped off in a hurricane. I won't even say its name. I have more questions about your trial. These people, bro. I don't care. You don't hear that answer and not realize you guys are actually fucking.
Abba, can we?
Yeah,
Abba,
yeah, I'm good.
Abba,
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Can we? Can we see?
I'm sorry. This actually did successfully trigger me.
No, but can we look at the comments?
What is this cliff? What kind of question is that?
Yeah. Jay!
Thank you, Jay.
Yes, Jay!
You guys could not be more careless with your words. Austen was so kind. Honestly, would sign petitions for you to end this podcast. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell anybody, like, stop running their shit, but good Lord, that was definitely really tough.
That was bad. That
and
was...
I think I'm pretty, haven't been on the internet since its dark ages, pretty used to a lot. That was really bizarre to watch. I don't think I've ever seen the topic of grief more oddly broached in an interview than this. Just every follow-up question is just bizarre. I came to see how bad this was, thinking it couldn't be that bad. It was way worse. Yes. Yes, it was.
You know when people say that there's too much podcast equipment, not everybody should have a podcast? Boom, there you have it. That's the reason why. Not everybody is aware enough to be able to interview people. Who are these people?
So they run podcasts where they basically interview a lot of people from different reality TV shows, from Love is Blind to different. I think Austen Kroll, the guy who lost his sister, was one of the people being interviewed. He was a reality TV star contestant.
All your life, if you ask yourself, damn, they be throwing that word out, and I don't even know what it is or what it consists of or how does it feel. That's what dealing with an Asperger person feels like sometimes. And I'm not saying that to diss the people. It's just that sometimes they're really not aware of the gravity of what they're saying. And it's not even to diss the people on the spectrum, but it felt like that. Out of touch, not really in tune with emotions or with what can come out of their mouth. But that's what that interaction is. When I look at that interaction, I'm thinking, not artistic, it's autistic.
I know these people also, because they do social media, and they do reality TV shows, there's quite a limit to how much they can talk about different things, because they're signing all kinds of documents and they're on these shows, so they have to be careful about how they talk publicly. But I was just curious if there was a follow-up. But it sounds like, from what I read up online, there was apologies that were given to folks in private. Yeah, looks like they apologized privately. That's all that's really been said. They kept the podcast up. The comments are flaming them. I just needed a second, guys, but I'm ready to move on from this topic, because good Lord, that is a wild first topic.